Hello, fellow watchers and 2024 enjoyers. Ash and Piggy, who wanted to do the introduction.
Yeah, because someone went, hello,
Yeah, look, it's been. I haven't done that introduction since last year, or about 30 minutes ago, whilst we did the watch along. Yes, this is Walford on Tap, and it's the show where we plan to go through the episode of EastEnders and talk about the main storyline. This episode was a lot of fun. I'll just say as a whole, I think that the little gap in between Friday and now, it feels like a lot's changed. It hasn't, but the weekend was very kind because this episode was it was great fun.
Every episode of this year is going to be great fun, but
yeah, it's just, you get to see. It's also you get to see some of the characters who weren't so heavily featured over Christmas. You get to see Ian and Cindy. Get to see more of George and Elaine. There's a fucking beer pong tournament, which was absolutely great stuff. I want them to do it again next year.
Just not every regular Friday. Just fucking Ian Beale in the pub.
He's just too good. Just too good, like some comedy. And obviously this was the episode where we see Lauren Branning for the first time since Dot's funeral.
No.
Oh, no, since fucking earlier mid 2023 in the fucking France episodes.
Yeah, in June. 7 months.
7 months. But then again, she was only there for one episode, but we take it. And we also get to see Penny. Is she a Branning at this point? Did she take Jack's name?
I think so.
She is Penny Branning. Didn't realize her name was Penelope. That's I don't know. It's when you only hear people with a shorter name, you just never know what their actual name is. Like, I'm sure if some people tried to spell my name, they'd spell it about 17 different ways because people are idiots.
But you forgot about the big return, the big debuts of this episode. Fucking George's parents, Bob and Job.
I mean, all we really need to say about them is it clearly looks like George. George loves his mum. The dad's a bit frosty with him and a bit judgmental, and looks like a fucking Brexit geezer. That's all we really need to imagine what George's dad, who he is. There's probably going to be a big old secret that George doesn't know. And, it'll be interesting. But the main thing is the Lauren and the Penny stuff. Because it's a nice reintroduction. The original Penny Branning, she was there for 5 episodes in 2008. She played a role in, essentially, she was just a bit of back and forth between Penny, between Jack and Ronnie at the time. Just essentially being like, why aren't you guys together, for fuck's sake? And obviously now she's all grown up and played by a new actress. And how did you find her immediate introduction?
See, for many people, this wouldn't be a reintroduction. This would just be an introduction. Because, let's be honest, unless you're a rabid fan, like let's just say Talking Walford, where you study the history, or sub-study I should say, where you study the history, you're not going to fucking know Penny Branning. Like, yes, you'll probably get that dickhead on Reddit. It's like, well, actually, she was there on the 13th of March, 2008, so I actually have your own. It's not an introduction, it's a reintroduction. So actually, stick that up your fucking hole. And it's like, I don't care, mate. She was only here for 4 episodes. I'm not going to fucking remember a character who's here for 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes. So yeah, it's an introduction to Penny. We found out that she's a bit of a druggie dealer, and I thought she was my mind immediately went somewhere else. With Penny when the lady asked her to do some favors, I was like, "You're not a prostitute, are you?
Get your head out the gutter.
You're not a fucking prosy, are you?
Get your head out the gutter. You fucking prick." No, obviously, Well, from what we can gather, she's smuggling shit in and out of the country, right? Smuggling drugs out of the country. Obviously, the woman made allusions to. I mean, you can probably because she is disabled, she can probably get away with it a little bit easier, you know. And that's seemingly what she's been doing. But obviously, from what we can tell, yeah, Jack's not fucking seen her for years. Apparently, may not be entirely true, but I
They
don't.
completely.
You can't imagine that they had a very good relationship because he hasn't seen her since fucking 2008.
Because the problem is, like how when Max was on the show and Lauren left, you'd have that. Oh yeah, I just text Lauren, "How you doing, love?" and she just replied. But Penny, they just went every 5 years. Yeah, I texted Penny.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Penny? And it's like, if you're a rabid Eastenders fan, then you would know who Penny Brennan is. And it's like, okay, mate. But yeah, it's nice to see Penny. They probably retconned her slightly, not like throughout the years by just slowly going, Penny exists, Penny exists, Penny exists, Penny exists.
I mean, it's what you can do when a character goes away. So you just, they're back, new face.
Yeah.
But yeah, Penny seemed likable, but also seemed conflicted. You know, like the first introduction is her telling some guy to fuck off. Stop fucking flirting with Lauren. She's a recovering alcoholic and a single mum. Get over yourself. It's cool to see her speak French as well. That's a lot of fun. Obviously, she fucking grew up in France, so it's cool to see. I hope you see more of that. And yeah, it just seems like a bit of a fucking get you into trouble, you know. Seem a bit of a fucking live wire. And between that and Lauren, the dynamic's fun. Obviously, you're never going to be able to replicate the Lauren and Abby kind of dynamic, but at least you get it a little bit with this. And Lauren as well, on form as well. She was, just as normal. She is definitely Max's daughter. Like, fucking, hey, you, fuck off, basically. Oh, you trying to flirt with me? Fuck off. Bastard. And obviously she decides that she's going to come home to the square as Peter is like, oh, Lauren, I miss you. Lauren, please come back. Shags someone else for some reason. Fuck it, why not, I guess. And then gets a call. So he's going to get a lovely little New Year's surprise. And Jack is going to get a lovely little New Year's surprise. Like, oh, fuck. Yeah, sorry, Penny. Lol. And it reminds me, I can only imagine this New Year's episode was quite upsetting to watch for some people who predicted that Jack was going to die. Because why are they coming back? Because they fucking feel like it. There's no grander plan anymore. It's nothing bigger than what it is. Lauren's coming back because she wants to.
How about your theory, dickhead? How about today?
That's a line is not calling anybody a dickhead, except for the dickheads.
You know who you are.
Theory today,
dickhead.
Love you, rolling. Great theory. But yeah, it's just it's fucking wild. But it was a really fun New Year's Day episode. I'll say that much. It was just a very good way to kind of you can't carry on with the same pace as Christmas because there'd just be too much of it, you know? Like we had one commenter saying, I think the 6 storyline's really boring. But it's just started now, you mad bastard. It's only just started, boys. It's only... Fuck's sake. But yeah, it was a nice little bit of entertainment to get us through, and EastEnders does do fun episodes. It's not all miserable about concealing a body and murdering someone. And as always, my barometer for whether the EastEnders is good is if the comedy works. And yeah, there was a lot of laughs in this episode. So I think all in all, a reintroduction of Penny, a reintroduction of Lauren, and obviously now a new introduction of George Knight's adoptive parents. There's a lot of stuff to get excited about into the new year. And that's where we'll fucking leave you off. As a whole, just want to thank everybody for their lovely Happy New Year wishes. I want to thank everybody who is new to the channel, has been giving us some love. There's been a lot of comments lately, and it's felt like we've had a real, it felt like there's been a buzz around the channel. And that's something pretty fun, because if you just think back, tomorrow's the 1 year anniversary, and we did start from nothing.
They say words can't put it into words, but I just can't put into words how much this means to me, guys. I love all the porn bots. I love all the comments. I love you all. Except for that guy who called me an autistic pedo. I may be autistic, but still, I love you all. I love you all. There's my cry rant. But yeah, love you all. Thank you for being here for nearly a year. Well, some of you know who you are. And people who are new, well, just join us for the next year, baby. There'll be Halloween reviews. There'll be reviews in Halloween for horror films. I'm already putting that in. I know it's January, but fuck you, I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're fucking jumping ahead. We will be continuing, I think, we haven't fully discussed yet, but we will generally be continuing doing Walford on tap. I think the live reactions will be shelved for a little bit, because, they're fun, but it's only when it's on, a proper, when there's a special episode for it, and by the live reactions, I mean, obviously, when it doesn't air early, those will probably happen. But this was early, so it's no different than normal. And yeah, the watch along shelf for the explosive weeks, the big fancy episodes.
And I just want to say that if you there won't be Walford on tap for the next 2 weeks, I don't think. There might be, but there probably isn't.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about it after this.
So yeah, stay tuned, and we love you, and we will see you in the new year. See you. Bye bye.
It's already the new year.
Yeah.
It's the first today. We're in the new year. It's not see you in the new year. We are in the new year. The new year's the present. We're in the moment, Piggy. We're in the moment.
America, fuck yeah.
I can't wait to title this as the 1st of January 2023. Thank you for watching the first Walford Nap of the year. Join us in the next one. We've been watching Walford. I've been Sonia Fowler. Been joined by, I don't know who you look like.
An autistic paedophile.
And join us in the next one. Bye-bye.